guys, today we are going to see CSS. CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheets, and the CSS saves a lot of work and it is tells how HTML elements can to be displayed on a screen. So it is a language we use to style a web page. Okay. Then we have to see the CSS concepts. First we have to see CSS syntax. A CSS rule consists of a selector and a declaration block. In the selector used to mention which HTML element we want to style. Okay. Declarations mention the inside the curly braces, and CSS can have a multiple declarations, and each declaration will have a properties and value with a semicolon. Each declaration is separated. Okay. Still we are going to see in the VS Code for the examples. Okay. Before seeing the example, we have to see how many ways we have a insert the CSS. Okay. And it have three ways: external CSS, internal CSS and inline CSS. First we have to see external CSS. In this, external styles are defined within the link element inside the head section. Okay, we have to give one link and we have to using the inside the CSS file. So we have to link the file, creating one separate file, and we have to link in the HTML page. Okay. And internal CSS. In this internal CSS, styles are defined within the style element. Okay, we have to using the style tag inside the head tag. Okay, and then inline CSS. Inline styles are defined within the style attributes of the relevant element. In this element, we have to using the style attributes and using the styles. Okay, still we are going to see the example. Okay, still I'm using the external CSS. So I'm creating one file of web CSS. And I will link the and rel equal relational, and we have to link that file. Which file? web.css. web.css. Okay, how to link the file. Okay, we have to link the CSS file in this HTML page, and then how to style and give the design for the content. So how to select the content. Okay, first we have to see the selector. In the CSS selector, mention which HTML content we want to styling. Okay, we want to style which element we want to style. Okay, and it have a many types: universal selector, type selector, and class and ID, attribute, grouping selectors and all. And mainly we have to using class selector and ID selector, and we have to see the difference between the ID and class selectors. In this, ID selector is a unique, and this class selector is not unique. And this ID selector, each element can have only one ID. Okay, and ID should be used only once per page. Per page we want to use only one time in this ID, and in this class you can use the same class on as many element as you like. Okay, and then the ID selector is denoted by a hashtag followed by the ID name. You have to using the ID name before you mention the hashtag. Okay, and the class selector is denoted by a dot. Okay, the class name dot class name, and it is the hashtag and this ID name. Okay, and you are going to see CSS colors. So this is the background color. We have to give the syntax for this background color. Style, background color, we have to choose any colors. Okay, and then text color, and this text color syntax and style, you only find the color equal to you what you want the color, mention the color. Okay, see some examples. And I give some content inside the body tag. So I give sorry, I made mistake for this. So href. Okay, then I give some ID in this content. So ID equal to center. I give class name. Style. Okay. Still I going to CSS. So I go CSS and the style as a center. Center. This is the selector and this text align center. We have to mention this in this content going to the center. Okay, and then I give to the color for this as aqua. Okay, this color will be changed, and then I style for this paragraph. So dot, because I using the class name, so I mention dot and the class name is style. So declaration, so I'm using background color as a red. Okay, and this background color will be changed red. So then we have to see box model. So in the CSS box model we have content and padding, border and then margin. Okay, and explanation of this different borders. Content, the content of the box where text, this text is the content, and padding means clears an area around the content. Okay, the padding is the transparent, and this is the content and this is the space is a padding. Okay, then border, and this border, a border that goes around the padding and content, and then last margin. Margin is the spaces for clears an area that's outside of the areas is the margin. Okay. Okay, that example for the box models. So I give one div tag and this background color is light gray. In this background color is, I give the background color is light gray, and border, and this border is a solid green. Okay, and this border is a solid green. Padding 50 pixel. Padding is a 50 pixel padding. It is the padding. In this gray, in this space is a padding. This is the content. Okay, then this space outside of area, it is the margin. Okay, this left margin, right margin, top and bottom. Okay, and I give some pixels of this box models. Okay, this is the box model of CSS, and thank you.